didn't have access to already.
King, you think this kid is worth like this kid is just so defective you just throw him away? Is that the move?
I think there's definitely something mortifyingly wrong with him. I don't know if killing him is the right move at 11 years old, 5th grade, but
nice padded room or something.
Yeah, I don't know what else you could possibly do. Well, like those kids in England back in, it was like 1990.
Yes, those 2 boys.
Yes, on the train tracks, the like the shit that they did, and those guys they're out free now.
Yeah, with expunged records, I think.
Yes, you literally aren't allowed. I think you aren't allowed to like take a picture of them.
Yeah, these 2 kids, they were like, roughly speaking, I think they were like 11 and 13 or something like that. 11 and 12, 9 and 11, and they kidnapped a 5-year-old from the mall and took him off and beat him to death, tortured him and beat him to death.
Tortured him, and I think like sexually assaulted him and then killed him.
Oh God!
Yeah,
like
they crushed his skull with a pipe or a bar of metal, and then I think they left him on the train tracks. So it would appear that the death was caused by a train hit. So I'm guessing they laid him over the rail, and he probably got all smushed up.
Cut in half. I think they put like batteries inside of him.
That's way worse than shooting dad in the head.
That's so much worse because shooting dad in the head is 15 seconds of bad judgment. These guys spent a day being this.
Oh yeah, there was
days getting ready.
But they were taking him across town, and people were seeing them like sort of bully this little kid, and nobody helped.
Nobody did anything.
They were slapping this little 5-year-old around as they like drug him off to be murdered. Yeah, that's a rough story.
I'll say because it's a slightly different story, but like in my hometown, he was a kid who was like 14-ish, but he had mental issues, just a bit slow. And he got in trouble from his dad over something simple that he did. And he went out in the garage, grabbed a hammer, and then beat both of his parents to death with a hammer. And he only got life. But he was, like 16, and that's way past, I guess, 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. St. Louis, I assume.
We have a running joke about the amount of hammer-related homicides and assaults in St. Louis, Missouri. It's shocking.
They're leading the league.
Results. If you just type in hammer attack, it autofills St. Louis. like Google knows.
Just a weapon of choice.
I don't know. It's an ongoing thing there. They got to get some hammer control in St. Louis.
Got a lot of angry carpenters in St. Louis. They got a lot of something there. I don't know what it is.
If it was I was about to say if it was my 11-year-old. If it's my 11-year-old, I'm fucking dead. If I'm the mom, and mom's surely going to forgive him. That seems like a thing that moms could do. If I'm his mom, I'm thinking like, let this kid have another shot at life. But if I'm Joe Citizen, I'm
sleep with the door locked, though.
Goddamn right, we sleep with the door locked. but if I'm thinking from Joe Q Public standpoint, don't put that kid back on the fucking streets. Like that kid's damaged goods. If he weren't damaged goods before he did this awful thing, he's ruined now. Like he's some sort of fucking sociopath whose mind has just been destroyed. And he's about to spend at least till he's 18. If they're trying him as an adult though. What do you do with an 11-year-old who you can't put him obviously he doesn't go to adult prison. Like he's going to have to be in some kind of a juvenile facility, federal detention center or something.
You don't put him in a foster home.
You could put him in one of those Norwegian prisons and then just make sure he has a Nintendo Switch or he'll fucking shoot you.
All right, here's a good question.
But if he goes real quick though, if he goes from like 11 to 18 in some grippy sock mental health facility, like that's not going to produce a normal functioning human either. I don't know how to do anything with this kid, but I by nature don't really hold 11-year-olds responsible for what they do. They're idiots.
Yeah. How much would it have to pay you per year to foster this child? He lives in your home down the hallway. He's essentially your little boy now. He's moving in.
Yeah, I'll do it. It's fine. I'm here for the adventure.
For free?
Yeah, if I get murdered, then it's an alternative retirement savings strategy.
Jesus Christ. You haven't even thought about the life insurance policy, Kyle. This is going to be big business for us here.
No, I don't know. The problem isn't me. It's everybody else.
Exactly. And that's my argument for like releasing him into the public. Like maybe he doesn't track you. He's going to be coexisting with the rest of fucking society as a broken individual who was already some sort of a sociopathic child like Michael Myers. Like that's the premise of Halloween, is that Michael Myers murders his sister on Halloween night. I think he was 8 in the movies, I think. But nonetheless, like, I don't want that guy in my like community. I don't want him around me. 18-year-old version of that guy. I'm scared shitless of that guy. And the fact that the records get expunged, that they just sort of incognito sociopath living among you, is terrifying.
Yeah, I don't think they should get their records purged at all. That part's fucked up.
I don't either.
I don't know. I just feel like kids are not finished products. We can't judge them by what they do until they get older, unless there's some expert in the field who knows better than me. I don't know exactly what to do with them. I don't want to put them back in 6th grade. I think it'd be 6. You subtract 5.
Yeah.
I don't want to put them back in 6th grade with just the other kids, but I don't want to put him in a prison either. That guarantees that he's ruined.
Send him to an adorable child-sized prison with only child inmates.
This is genius.
Yeah.
This is genius. Yeah.
I think that's what they'll do. I think there's some sort of in-between facility. They're going to have to put him in some juvenile facility until he turns 18, and then they'll send him to a state or federal penitentiary.
What state was this in, by the way?
Oh yeah, maybe Pennsylvania. But it's been a couple days since I read. Let's see.
They're just going to be pistol whipping each other with like Nerf guns in the little kid prison.
Yeah, it's Pennsylvania. Yeah. That's rough, dude.
Nerf